how many different brands of lube do you own?
What? Lube as in like, oh, I mean, I have like engine oil or, oh, that kind of lubricant. Oh, I see. I don't get laid.
I don't know what I took, but I took too many. Talking about take some more, but I just took plenty. And I don't know what I feel, but
My experience with men is little to non-existent. I grew up in a traditional Indonesian Muslim household, so that whole no sex before marriage thing has stuck with me through and through.
So I was a sexual health researcher for many years, and I actually left that to start coaching. For the last 8 years, I have been focused every single day on helping men to get better in bed and to become more confident and overcome those issues. I want to say that in my own personal life, I think that I have been a really poor judge of penis size.
I'm gonna be looking for confidence. I think there's a lot of factors that people don't look into, but we'll see. I could be wrong.
I'm gonna be looking for nose size, because that's one of the only biometrics that's actually correlated to penis size that you can see from outside. And then, yeah, I think I'm gonna be just looking for how they carry themselves.
I definitely need them to walk for me though. Like I need a catwalk just to make sure I see what's going on.
Are you gonna smell them? I feel like you might.
I don't know if I need to.
Can I just say, you guys are all so brave.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for being here.
We are here to rank you, but we're not here to judge you based on worth or attractiveness or anything that is related to your value as men or as lovers.
I really want you guys to walk for me.
Do a strut for us. Oh, this is a confident walk.
Oh, period, okay.
That was a confident walk, okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, but he came in with the most confidence. He gave us a hey ladies.
Oh, you got the cool walk. It's the boots. That's the period. It's the boots.
He also has a big nose.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, he's ready to model. Look at the hand in pocket. A little reserved, but he was doing. Because it's heavy. Because it's heavy. That's right. I get that. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, it's big. It's big. And whoa.
Let's keep him there for right now. You're on that.
I feel like you really came in hot. I feel like I would put you at number 4. Yeah, just like the confidence. I don't know if it was just because, it was really giving. I was really doing great. This is hard.
Can you guys put your hands out?
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Oh, you did your dance. Giving nail bits.
I love this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All these shoe sizes, you definitely have the biggest. We already know that that's not a correlation, but I feel like we should just note it. I want to move actually both of them a little bit higher. Yeah. Okay. I want to move khaki jacket with the black shirt. Yeah, I want to move you down.
I would switch you two. Yeah, I would switch you two.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I feel like you guys have to switch because it was like kind of a stiff walk. How are we feeling about pink? Period.
I think he's at the top. Not at the top, but somewhere at the top.
2, 3, and 4, I feel like I might reorder.
Maybe we should just switch him in green. I don't know. I feel like because he's so nonchalant right now, he's like, I'm actually bigger, but y'all really playing me right now.
Okay, do you want to switch the two of them?
I don't know. I maybe. Okay, you can move there.
I think I am as
Confident as you can be almost.
yeah. Okay, so I want to know how important you think foreplay is, or how important for you with your lovers is foreplay.
I think it's a very important aspect, like of intercourse. You know what I'm saying. You want to get to know each other. You want to feel comfortable around each other, things like that. So you guys are willing to experiment with probably other things like whipped cream or whatever, and just and then once you guys feel comfortable, you guys do the deed.
To the front. Whipped cream. Oh my goodness.
Foreplay, huh? Yeah, I enjoy foreplay. I feel play is a great way to get to know someone, to see how they think, what they like, their preferences. And I think, yeah, I like gameplay. Like, I carry a suitcase of board games with me wherever I go, and I love video games. So I enjoy all sorts of play. I like to see how people have fun and how they laugh.
Shy, you might need to move down.
Do you want to switch them?
Darius and Shy need to move. Absolutely, Shy, you just be lying.
He had me at whipped cream. I was like, I don't know where this answer is going. And then he was like, but also whipped cream. Like, all right.
If my partner is comfortable and in the mood, like it puts, everyone in mood. And if they're comfortable, I'm comfortable. And I think that's the best way.
Glass is fogging up, so he gets steamy with it.
Oh, sorry, give me a second.
My glasses fog up too. You gotta see what you're doing.
I think it's extremely important. You don't want your lover to feel like it's a transactional sort of relationship, and it's like the most fun part too.
I would switch Israel and Darius.
Yeah, I agree.
Hi,
What's up?
I'm Nolan.
I'm Darius.
I think it's like the basis of making love, like filling each other out, knowing what like you're into, and like you hit that perfect spot. Like where you could keep going, where like they're comfortable with. I think it's very important.
Xander, he couldn't really it was like, ugh, and I'm just like, okay, so you don't really care.
Yeah, I think foreplay is huge. I think it can actually strengthen like the bond between two people because it's like you're learning more about each other.
I would say for sure foreplay is important to me because my number one love language is physical touch. So I would say for sure I like kissing, all the jazz, but I love foreplay.
That wasn't really about how important it is for his lover, though.
Oh.
I feel like maybe Andrew should go down a little bit. Maybe down to third.
I would move Darius up another one.
The whipped cream really, yeah.
Yeah, you really got that, man. You really got that.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Oh, it's fire.
What kind of car do you guys drive?
I drive a Camry.
Got a CRV.
I got a Volkswagen Jetta.
Got Toyota Prius, it helps saves on gas, and also it's just, I feel like the car speaks for me, it's a good car. Yeah.
Environmentally conscious, bro.
Exactly.
That counts for a lot.
I have the stereotypical lesbian mobile. I have a Subaru Outback, it's red.
I drive a Dodge Charger.
Okay, Xander. Period.
It was handed down to me, so like.
You don't gotta play it off. We know. It's heavy.
Volkswagen Jetta.
The core answers have completely screwed me up. Now I feel like this is all wrong.
From what I've heard, the bigger the wing on the car, the smaller the... Based off of what my friends have told me.
Raise your hand if you exercise 3 times a week or more. Wow, okay. I want to shuffle the two of you. I want to switch the two of you. Do you have a partner?
No.
No?
Once.
Put it down for the one time.
No?
I do not.
No.
No?
Yes.
Situationship.
Oh, go to the front. Go to the front. Because you playing with that girl's feelings. Absolutely.
She's crying right now.
No, she's like, this is worth the wait, babe. I don't need you to be my boyfriend. Just keep giving it to me.
Was the question if you're in a relationship?
Yeah.
No, single.
I would have Andrew as one, and then Darius too, so them two would just switch like that.
Oh, like all the way? Yeah. Oh, period.
No, I don't like the Toby switched with Xander.
Feels good. It's been a while.
See, but I feel like Nolan and Toby are like not saying too much, but they're saying enough to let you know what they got going on.
I want to switch Toby and Nolan.
I don't feel like Toby need to be going down this far.
How many different brands of lube do you own?
What?
I already know.
Just
one? 0?
Lube as in
Lubricant.
like. Oh, I mean, I have like
Sex
engine oil or that kind of lubricant. Oh, I see. I don't get laid.
You can say 0.
Yeah, 0.
0. You can say 0.
I feel like mostly straight individuals don't use lube, and I think I was the only gay one, so like obviously I use it, but I don't think everyone else uses it. I don't think it has anything to do with your dick size.
None.
I usually don't, but I have like 12 right now because my roommates and I went to the Pride Parade and they're just throwing those shits out.
Come on,
it's like
ally.
boom, 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 boom. Pocketed all of them.
Okay, but usually 0.
Usually 0.
Lubricated condoms.
Lubrication, none.
Because you don't need it, you just be getting them that wet. I understand. I get it.
It doesn't work like that. Okay, Andrew.
I have one.
Nice.
I think it was really important to get to know them because it's really not just about the size, it's about everything about them. And that's what I do my gauging from is like your personality. What do you choose to do? How do you spend your time? Do you guys think that you make your partner finish every time, or how big are you about caring about that?
Most of the time, yeah, and I'd like to think they're honest with me, but I know sometimes they might not be, so, you know.
But you know, some guys with big dicks are awful lovers because they're just like, well, I'm packing this, I don't really need to try.
I mean, I try to focus on the person I'm with more, because I just want to make sure that they're enjoying my company and that they're satisfied.
I think it depends on the person. I think sexual chemistry is like, with different people, it like may feel different. So with some people, I would say yes, with some people, no.
Honesty.
It was honest, yeah, it was real.
I would say the people I'm still in contact with, I've gotten good reviews.
I mean, I think it's important, but
But
I think it's sometimes, not every time.
Darius, every time, huh?
I mean, you could say that.
Oh yeah, move up the ranks, Darius. Go to 1. Go to 1, Darius. Darius trying to be humble. Y'all sleeping on Darius.
I would like to say, you know, like satisfying your partner is just as important as you being satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even more.
Period.
Andrew?
I would say it depends on the time. So me and my partner are both versatile, so it depends on the time and the experience.
If your last sexual partner were in this room right now, how would they describe their experience with you?
I would say the previous relationship, she would be, she was the one always like initiated to always be like, what are you doing? Even like if I'm working. So I assume she was pretty much satisfied every time.
She initiated every time?
No, not every time, but she would like hit me up and like.
Oh, so she missed it. Like, oh, you should go number 2. Oh my goodness. Situationship and all. Just go to 2. Like.
What kind of underwear? What's your typical, like your cut of underwear? Briefs, boxers, boxer briefs, no underwear?
Basically boxer or boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs.
I like jock straps.
Just like, I guess like workout underwear, just like the tight ones.
Oh, like the compression ones?
Yeah.
Let's move Toby and Nolan. Switch back. Compression underwear?
But I also think Shy is really giving us that look like y'all really playing with me right now.
I do Muay Thai, so boxers.
Briefs.
Toby should go a little higher, but then I'm like, Andrew, I know you got it going on. Like,
Let's switch Toby and Andrew. I'm okay with that.
I feel like Nolan should go up.
Switching up.
What does masculinity mean to you?
Like we all thought that, I'm pretty sure like majority of society we thought that masculinity is, be tough, like don't cry, don't things like that. But the way I perceive masculinity is that, you're a man and you're not afraid to be who you are. Like there are good masculinity and there are toxic masculinity. And I think we have to do our best not to get our masculinity to be in a toxic side.
I feel like masculinity and femininity they are like constructs of like how society determines what makes a man and what makes a woman. And it goes beyond like our genitals, our physical appearances. And I feel generally just traits that any human, regardless of masculine or feminine, should have is just being kind and compassionate and empathetic.
I don't think it matters at the end of the day. Like whatever it means to that person is what it means. But for me, it means being mentally strong and emotionally strong. Doesn't necessarily need to come out as physical. For me, I like to work out. It makes me feel good, mentally healthy and all that. But it just means knowing yourself, knowing what you want to do, and allowing yourself the grace to make mistakes and learn who you are. And then eventually, if you want to start a family, provide and protect for them. But do whatever you want to do, have fun.
I think masculinity too is like a spectrum, just like gender. So like it doesn't necessarily relate to the gender. I think it's just kind of a way that your culture shapes you.
Yeah, because I grew up in a Hispanic household, so they're like, we want our men to be like very macho men and everything like that. And like, I try to stray away from that because that to me is like more leaning towards like toxic masculinity. Not saying that just because you're a macho man, that means like a bad thing, but they tend to like, at least in Hispanic culture, they tend to go in that way.
I feel like Andrew is 3rd, and then I'm like, Shy finally gave like a serious answer for like once. So I feel like you also might be higher.
Andrew, let's have you move to the
Yeah, I think you're 3rd.
Do you guys think the stereotypes surrounding like sizes about like whether that's like your height, your ethnicity, like do you guys think that actually does play a part? Like do certain stereotypes as men, like do you guys believe that there are certain stereotypes that are true or not?
No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, sort of like, yeah, there is a spectrum, a normal distribution of sizes that have some correlation with like ethnicities perhaps, But beyond it all, it's it's a spectrum. There are outliers, people who are in different percentiles. Like, I've got 2 pictures of penises engraved in my mind, and one of them is mine and my grandpa's.
Pause.
Okay. No, let him cook. Let him cook. Let him finish.
We can let him go.
Well, it's kind of burned in my head because, like, you know, my grandpa passed away on the toilet. There wasn't enough time to put clothes on him. So when I had to do CPR on him, like, it was, like, right there hanging.
Hanging.
And I would say, like, I don't know, genes play much of a play because I'd say there was a disparity between his and mine. And yeah, like I said, the whole time when I was doing it, I'm like, yeah, we're pretty different. He's my grandpa. All right, anyway, I'm gonna pass the shovel to the next person to dig themselves in the hole. I'm gonna stop talking right now.
I think there definitely is a worldwide average when it comes to like ethnicities, but based on like a medical background, more like in local areas, like I would know people that are packing that like I wouldn't assume they were, and I know people that have like something small, and I wouldn't expect that either. So I think there's definitely stereotypes that don't exist as much anymore.
You get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Okay, as someone who is one of the only people that's been with men over here, I would say that it kind of stereotypes most of the time. I would say 70% are right, but there's always outliers, so you never know.
Do you guys feel like your size in any way contributes to who you guys are as a person?
I mean, when you walk around the room, people don't look at your penises. They're looking at how you communicate and talk to them.
Speak for yourself.
No, Nolan said, not me. Nolan, you can go number right there. Go before Toby, because he said I can't relate. I feel like Shy needs to move.
Okay.
I would say though, like big dick energy is real. Like you can tell if someone has a big dick when they walk into like the room. So yeah.
Andrew, go to 2. Like, go to 2, Andrew. Go to 2.
Have you ever slept with someone on the first date?
Damn.
What do you consider a day?
Date.
Oh, a date?
Whoa, Nolan, what were you on? I think Nolan should go 3rd.
Really?
Yeah, just based off, he couldn't even process
I
the
was about
question.
to put him in number 2, actually.
At the bottom?
Yeah.
He looked shocked.
What? What's happening?
I don't know, he's giving like,
Kim and Toby.
Switch Toby and Nolan?
Yeah.
Switch Toby and Nolan.
Toby, and, isn't he back to where he was? Oh, no. That's, Nolan switch with Xander.
Let's have Xander, let's have you move to number 3, and Nolan and Toby just move down 1. That feels better to me.
No, I think we should lock it in. I think it's good.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
I think that it was a very good experience kind of sharing this stage with everybody and just being honest and open about it, because if we can't, then we're just gonna keep perpetuating this insecurity through our bloodlines and our generations and our society, and it needs to stop now. And I'm gonna stop it. I'm running for president for 2024, running on the dick issue, penis issue.
Some men who are screaming BDE, I guess you could say, more than others.
I think I would rank Israel higher, which would be interesting because we put him last.
Yeah.
I kept looking at his nose and being like, he had a bigger.
I feel like he might be girthier. Like, I feel like he might have like the thickness going on. He's definitely given that. But could be a stereotype.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was difficult too. I was trying not to make too many inferences and just listen to what their answers were, but I also am not confident at all that we had anything right.
I'm sizing y'all up.
Okay.
You're saying height has a correlation?
Maybe, maybe not.
What about height? Who's the tallest here?
That's you, huh?
I'm 6'1".
You're 6'1", I'm 6 foot. So you got me beat.
You passed a Tinder check right there.
Oh.
Do we think height does correlate?
You could be as tall as a basketball player and don't have, you know.
I think something like facial hair. Yeah, like you 3, like
Testosterone, you know, coursing through the vein. All right, let's start with facial hair then.
like you with the hoodie, like you got a nice full beard going on. I think.
Yeah.
Let's get started to kind of get the ball rolling.
Okay. Hey.
To metagame it, I feel like they're trying to also represent the shorter penis people. So I feel like there's also a micro penis among us.
So maybe y'all two can go over here or something.
Who are you pointing out? Who are you calling out? Who are you calling out?
Bro's projecting.
I'll switch with you. How about that? I'll switch with you. Yeah.
I don't think you should be.
I feel as if I'm proportional.
I think you got to come over here. Yeah.
Either next to me or next to.
You carry yourself with
Rock, paper,
confidence.
scissors. We'll just do it.
Rock, paper, scissors. I did it too early.
I say you go. I think you go. No, you. Yeah, I think you. Be at least in the middle.
Oh no! I'm too. Oh no!
Let's go.
Wait, no, I'm too kind, yo. I'm too.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be
I'm too
okay. Let it
humble.
out. Let it out. Let it out.
I think the stereotype, when it goes to, like basically when it comes to ethnicity, like they'll know that, African Americans are more well hung.
If you're saying that, then I think you gotta move up, man.
But where?
Go to number 1. Get over there.
What if it's just me and you, just all the way over there?
Do it. White guys in the middle? Yeah. White guys in the middle, baby.
Where was I?
No, you up there. Yeah, second.
Okay.
All right.
I think he maybe should go like second.
I think you should pass me.
I think once again like facial hair, like that testosterone kind of thing.
I think you should actually go number 1. I think you should be number 1. Number 1? Yeah.
Wait, actually, I gotta ask. No, do you feel comfortable being right here?
At the end of the day, I'm a humble guy. I like my coffee cold, and I like my penis in the middle.
I really had a fun time just hanging out with dudes, and because I never really experienced that locker room talk that guys talk about, and I mean we're just joking around. We didn't like devalue anyone's insecurities. We all did kind of just try to hype each other up, and I think that's what a lot of guys are missing is the affirmation.
So last time I was on Jubilee, I was like very confident with my raking, so I really wanted to be quiet today because I wasn't the best, but I would say pretty confident with this one. I would say right in the middle.
You can move me up. It's fine.
No, yeah, I think we should switch actually.
Oh, really? That worked? Holy shit, that worked. Okay, hell yeah.
Is that okay? Are we okay with that?
Actually, I wanna ask you about like the queer experience because even you're gay, right? Mm-hmm. Like they have their own like spectrum of like stereotypes for penis sizes. Because like one of my gay friends told me like the perfect size is like 4 inches. So I feel like over time, gay people genetically have like modeled towards like gearing towards that perfect sizes because that's a space where the G-spot and the anal is, right?
Mm-hmm. You at the very end, I think you're gonna be a surprise one. I think you're gonna shock the people. I don't think you belong there.
No. I think you're overthinking that one.
No, you don't have a say though. We have to change it.
I'm gonna have to agree. You're a little too quiet. You might have to move up just like 1. I think you gotta just move up 1.
All right.
And number 7, we have Israel.
No.
In number 6, we have Nolan. In number 5, we have Andrew.
What?
I'm sorry.
Hey.
In number 4, we have Chai.
Huh.
3, we have Darius.
Darius.
I'm still in the top 3.
No, you're right. My fault. You said it gets big.
In number 2, we have Xander. In number 1, we have Toby.
1 inch.
2.5 inches.
3 inches.
3.2 inches.
4 inches.
4.5 inches.
6.5 inches.
Dang, Toby.
It is the moment we have all been waiting for. Here we go. We're going to reveal the smallest to the biggest penis. In 7th place, in our smallest slot, we have Chai.
Oh. Huh. I guess that's a shore.
Okay.
So that makes me a shore, huh? Oh shit. Oh, man.
Israel.
All right, we were right about the last two. We were right about 6 and 7.
We have Xander.
Wow, Xander. That's
This
job.
is the one I was. I know. Yeah. No, it was also.
We were way wrong. No, I think you were right. Yeah.
In number 4, we have Nolan.
Period, Nolan.
I think we were right. We were right, right? Yeah.
I told y'all.
I knew y'all were my top 3.
In number 3, we have Andrew.
Ooh, Period. I knew it.
Good job, Andrew.
It was up there.
In number 2, we have Toby.
Darius! Darius!
Whoa! I did not see that coming.
Darius is my man.
Number 1, we have Darius.
No, absolutely.
Honestly, I was not expecting Darius to pull through with that shit. Good looks. Good looks.
Well, you know, like I'm just, you know, a sensitive guy, you know, like, and I'm just a guy who just trying to find his way in the world. You know, like try to do good in the world, and hopefully I can meet somebody, you know, like who I can share that with, and my penis size.
5 inches. Oh, nice. See that? 5 inches.
6 inches.
Hey, nice.
6 inches.
6.5 inches.
Oh.
Now it's 3.
7 inches. You know, I'm gonna say it with confidence.
8 inches.
8.2. Yeah, I was definitely surprised that I was the biggest. I have Asperger's, so I was never like the most confident guy. So most people wouldn't know that I'm packing. Yeah.
Like you genuinely can't tell just by looking at a man. So I have to go back into my group chat and let all my girlies know that they're wrong.
Even at 5 inches, that's a great size. Like, I literally, like, it doesn't really matter. It's like what you put into the person that you're messing with. So it's like the foreplay, everything else that comes with it. So, I mean, like, we can't all be Darius, but like, y'all, especially with the whipped cream, I'm like, damn, but.
I think that we unfortunately reinforced some stereotypes today. I think that's not something that I was hoping would happen. So I'm a little sad about that. We also have a really unrepresentative average here. You know, average penis size is like 4.5 to 5.5 inches. Obviously, men self-select. Studies are really flawed because when you have men self-report, they tend to lie or exaggerate their size. Hopefully through our questions and answered, people that were guessing along at home were surprised. Like hopefully we illuminated how your job, your life satisfaction, your relationships, even the lube in your drawer or lack of lube, doesn't indicate anything about your size.
I would say societally, like they think it's like portrayed that we should have bigger dicks, but then if you look at like talk to gay individuals or women, like the size doesn't really necessarily matter. It might be more enjoyable if it's smaller. So I don't think it necessarily matters the size if you ask your partner at all.
A lot of partners prefer girth to length. Actually, for women in particular, a penis that is very long can be very painful because we have a cervix. Our vaginas are like a cul-de-sac, right? They have an end. So if you have a larger penis, you have to do more foreplay. You have to get her a lot more turned on in order for sex not to cause pain and discomfort. So sometimes we have this idea that like bigger is better, and it's just not. It really comes down to individual preferences. And one of my favorite studies, and this was done with heterosexual women, they put dildos in front of women of various sizes, and then they had the women choose which one was their preferred size, both for a partner and for a one-night stand. And when it came to partner, they chose average and slightly larger than average. And for one-night stand, they chose about one size larger than average. So really, in truth, when given, you know, objective data, right, like literal, like holding them in their hands choices, women choose average. So there's not an advantage to having a larger penis. It really comes down to individual preference. And you can have confidence and feel great about yourself at any size.
For me, I was always like the class clown. And I was a big late bloomer in terms of like losing my virginity with my friend group. So I always felt this sort of pressure, and that just kind of perpetually made it harder and harder to be comfortable and actually go after that. And then once it actually happened, I remember just being in my head so much the entire time about, is this okay? Is this enough? Like, and I think that this is letting us know that it's all okay. Because we all were brave enough to come on here and do this. Come on, right there, touch my tip, bro. And I think this helps break down the stigma that it's just a cucumber at the end of the day.
Period.
It's all about the testicles at the end of the day. It's all about the balls.